Good morning all of you. Welcome to my YouTube channel Manu Search Institute. Today I am going to start chapter 2 polynomials. In this chapter so many new terms we will get which we have to learn thoroughly, okay, to solve the question, and this is an important chapter for you because again you will get this chapter in your higher classes. We will start the chapter with the introduction. The introduction of the chapter is polynomials. What is a polynomials? Polynomials are the algebraic expressions means equations, okay, which consists of variables, constant and some operators, okay. So polynomials basically it is an algebraic expression means equations which consists of variables, constant and some operators. What are these? I will explain. The word polynomials is derived from the Greek words poly means many, and nomial means terms, okay, and together it is many terms, okay. If we will join both we will get together it will become many terms. So polynomials means many terms. We will get many terms in polynomials, okay. What is variable? Variable means all alphabets. All the alphabets are treated as variables, okay. A to Z, all the alphabets are treated as variables. What are constants? Constants are all numbers, all numerics, okay, all numbers or all numerics, 0, 1, 2, dotted up to infinity. All the numbers are constant. What is operator? Operators means all the symbols, that is plus, minus, into, division, equals to, these are all our operators. Getting? So by combining everything we will get polynomials, that means equations we will get, okay. So few examples we will see. Suppose I will write 2x square plus 3x plus 4, 2x square plus 3x plus 4, okay. What are these? These are constants, yes, these are numbers, okay. What is this? These are variables, x are variables, is not it, okay. So remember that any number written with the variable is its coefficient. That means a coefficient of x square is 2, coefficient of x is 3. Only the number written is constant. Only single number without any variable is written. If it is written in the equation, then only that number is constant, okay. One more example. Suppose 5x equals to 7x plus 3. This is also a polynomial, okay, because both the side x we have and numbers we have. Getting? Then suppose I will write cube minus 4x square plus 2x plus 4. This is also a polynomial. Why? Because there are variables, yes, x is there, there are numbers, and by using some operators we have written this expression, okay. Now remember one thing, all the polynomials are denoted with function, that means f of x, okay. You can write f of x, either you can write p of x, either you can write q of x, anything. But if the equation is represented in x, you have to write x inside the bracket. See here also equation is written with x, so x I wrote inside the bracket. This we can say that for naming any polynomial we are using f of x, p of x, q of x, anything you can use. G of x you can use, r of x you can use, a of x you can use, okay. But remember, if the equation is given in different variable, suppose with y, then you have to write here f of y. Getting? Whichever variable is represented in the equation, that variable should be written inside the bracket, okay. You should never write any polynomial like this. Is it correct? No, because I have written here f of x and in the equation I am getting y. Getting? So this is wrong, because either I should write here y, either I should write here x. By writing two different alphabets, one for the naming, one for the equation, is meaningless. So this is wrong. Remember? So either I should write y here, either I should write both x. Getting? So any polynomial will be represented with f of y, p of x, q of x, like this, okay. So these all are taken as polynomial. Next, one more thing you have to note down, that the degree of a polynomial should be a whole number, okay. the degree of all the polynomials should be a whole number. Should be a whole number. What is degree? Degree means power. Degree means power. Okay. That means if I will write a polynomial 2x square plus 3x minus 1 plus 4 equals to 0. Is it a polynomial? No, it is not a polynomial. Why? The degree is minus. Okay. The power should not be given with the negative sign. It should be always with positive sign. Remember, if the power of the equation is given with negative sign, that means it is not a polynomial. Remember. Next, which one is not a polynomial? If I will give you 2x square plus 3 root x plus 4 equals to 0, then this is also not a polynomial because the variable x is given inside the root over. What I said, the degree of a polynomial should be a whole number. Whole number means it can be power 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and all. But it cannot be the power with negative sign or fraction. What is the value of root over? I already explained you in the rationalization chapter, in the exponents and power chapter. Value of root over is half. Okay. So fraction powers we should not get. Getting? So in this way you can identify the polynomials, that the polynomials should have the degree with whole number. Getting? If I will write 4x square plus root 2x plus 3 equals to 0. Is it a polynomial? No. Yes, it is a polynomial. See, the degree of x is 1. Root over is only given for 2. Getting? So this is a polynomial. But the same question, if it is given like this. Now can you able to see that root over is given for both number and alphabet? Then it is not a polynomial. Getting? The variable should not be written inside the square root. Number if we are writing, okay. But the variable should not be given inside the square root. Okay. Like 4x square plus 2 root x plus 3 equals to 0. This is also not a polynomial because the variable is given inside the square root. Understood? So in this way we can able to find out all the types of polynomials. Okay. Polynomial with different variables. Okay. Suppose I will write a polynomial f of x equals to 3x square plus 2x plus 3. How many variables I have used? 2 variables I have used, x and x. Okay. Both are different variable or same variable? Same variable. So it is said as polynomial in one variable. If one alphabet is used in the equation, then that polynomial is in one variable. Okay. Like one more I will give, p of x equals to 3x plus 4x square plus x cube minus x4. This is polynomial in how many variable? 4 variable? No. This polynomial is in again in one variable because only the same variable is written 4 times. Getting? If the variable is different, then we can say that 2 variable or 3 variable. If the same alphabet is written 100 times also, you have to write polynomial in one variable. Getting? Just see the alphabets, whether the alphabet is same or whether the alphabet is different. Suppose I will write 3x square plus 4y plus z. 3x square plus 4y plus z. Now how many variables? 1, 2, 3. So this polynomial is written in 3 variables, that is 3 different variables. Getting? 3 different alphabets are there. Suppose I will write 4a plus 7b plus 8 equals to 0. This polynomial is in how many variable? Very good, 2 variables, because a and b are the variables. A and b are the variables, 2 different alphabets. Okay. Only what you have to see, the different alphabets is given how many times. That you just write down. Okay. If xyz is given 3, if abc is given 3, if ab is given 2, if pqrst is given, then 4 variables. Getting? So just count the variables and write down that this polynomial is represented in 1 variable, 2 variable, 3, 4, 5, whatever it is. Okay. Next is terms and coefficient. What are terms and coefficient we will see. So I will explain you these 2 things with an example. I will write an equation. Suppose 2x square plus 3x minus 4. Okay. I wrote an equation f of x equals to 2x square plus 3x minus 4. Here terms are 2x square, 3x and minus 4. These all the three parts means if it is separated with any operator or sign, that will become a term. Okay, this is first term, this is second term, this is third term. Getting? So the terms means if the equation contains five smaller parts, then it has 5 terms. Okay, what is coefficient? I will write, suppose coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square. What will be the coefficient of x square? Coefficient means the number which is written with the variable. Okay, the number which is written with the variable is its coefficient. So coefficient of x square is 2. Getting? Similarly, coefficient of x. Coefficient of x. What is the coefficient of x? 3. That is, with the sign you have to write plus 3. Getting? So these are 3 terms, and this is coefficient of x, this is coefficient of x square. One more example. In the second example, how many terms it has? It has 4 terms. Okay, 4y cube is one term, minus 2y square is second term, plus 8 is third term, minus 7y is fourth term. So this equation contains 4 terms in its expression. Okay, and what are the coefficient? Coefficient of y cube. Coefficient of y cube is what? 4. Okay, similarly coefficient of y square. What is coefficient of y square? Minus 2. With the sign you have to write coefficient of y. Coefficient of y is minus 7. Okay, what is 8? 8 is a constant term. Okay, what is constant? Constant term is only the number without any variable, that is a constant. So 8 is the constant term for this equation. Getting? So this is all about terms and coefficient. You have studied in your previous class monomial, binomial and trinomial. Okay, what is monomial? Monomial means it contains only one term. Okay, the expression will contain only one term. Example, minus 7y square, 3xy, 4ab. So these are monomial terms. This will have only one term without any other part. Okay, so monomial means the expression containing single terms. Next is binomial. What is binomial? Binomial means there must be 2 terms in the equation. Okay, like 2x plus 3. How many terms? 2 terms. Minus 4 plus 7y, again 2 terms. Okay, x plus y, again 2 terms. So it should be separated by using some operator, either plus, minus, anything. It must be separated. Okay, then only we will say that these are the expression with 2 terms. Okay, next is trinomial. What is trinomial? Trinomial means 3 terms. Okay, like x plus y plus z, 4x square minus 7y plus 6. This is also trinomial. Okay, 8x plus 7y plus 3z. This is also trinomial. So it should be separated by using 2 operators. These are called as trinomial. After trinomial, what it comes? It comes polynomial. Okay, what is polynomial? More than 3 terms are called as polynomial. But in this chapter we will discuss that these all are parts of polynomial. Remember, okay, monomial is also a part of polynomial, binomial is also a part of polynomial, trinomial is also a part of polynomial. So polynomial contains 1 term, 2 term and many terms. Okay, as we have discussed in the definition of polynomial. Next is types of polynomials. Okay, there are so many types of polynomials exist, but we will discuss few which is required for you. Okay, so first is constant polynomial. Okay, what is constant polynomial? Any expression containing degree 0. Okay, degree 0 is a constant polynomial. Any expression containing degree 0 is a constant polynomial. That means any expression written with degree 0 is a constant polynomial. Like example, we will see 7. Is it a polynomial? No. Why? Because we have discussed what is a polynomial. Polynomial is an expression which contains variables constant by using some operators. Okay. Yes, it is a polynomial, but there is no variable. If you want to write some variable here, you can write any variable with degree 0, because x to the power 0 is how much? 1. X to the power 0 is 1. 7 ones are 7. Again we got the question. Understood? So any number is a polynomial if you can write with that by using a variable of degree 0. Like minus 8, suppose I will write. So minus 8, a to the power 0. It is a polynomial. Yes. What is the degree of the polynomial? 0. So these type of polynomial, only numbers are called as constant polynomial. Like suppose I will write 20. Is it 20 a polynomial? Yes. 20, y to the power 0. Any variable you write with the power 0. That is a constant polynomial. Getting? Suppose I will write minus 100. So is it a polynomial? Yes, it is a polynomial. How? We can write any variable. Suppose z I will write with degree 0. So you represent some variable with that number and write the variable's degree 0. So these are constant polynomials. Just simple numbers are polynomials. They are taken as constant polynomial because the degrees are 0. Okay. Next is linear polynomial. What is linear polynomial? If the degree of any polynomial, if the highest degree, okay, highest degree we should write, if the highest degree of any polynomial is 1, is called as linear polynomial. Okay, linear polynomial. Okay, its standard form is ax plus b. Its standard form is ax plus b. What is the degree of x? 1. So it is a linear polynomial. We will see some examples of it. 2x plus 3. Okay, what is x? X is variable and its degree is 1. So it is a linear polynomial. If I will compare the standard form and this equation, what is a? A is 2, x is variable, b is 3. Getting? So this is a linear polynomial. Suppose I will write x minus 12. Is it a linear polynomial? Yes. What is the highest degree? Highest degree is 1. Whichever expression you will see with the highest degree 1, it will be taken as linear polynomial. One more example we will see. 7x minus 15. 7x minus 15. The degree is 1. So it is a linear polynomial. Getting? Next is quadratic polynomial. What is a quadratic polynomial? If the highest degree of any equation is 2. If the highest degree of any equation is 2, then it is called as, then it is a quadratic polynomial. Okay, you have to see the degree of the polynomial. If the degree of the polynomial is 2, then it is a quadratic polynomial. Its standard form is ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, what is a? A is coefficient of x square, b is coefficient of x, and what is c? C is a constant term. Okay, how these are related we will see with an example. Suppose I will write 2x square plus 3x plus 4. What is the degree? Degree of this polynomial is 2. Degree means power, remember. Degree means power. Okay, what is the degree? Highest degree you have to see. Highest degree is 2. So that's why it is a quadratic polynomial. What is a here? A is 2. See the standard form and this equation. Okay, I am writing here ax square plus bx plus c. What is a? A is 2. What is b? B is 3. What is c? C is 4. B equals to 3, c equals to 4. In this way you can identify a quadratic equation and its coefficients. Okay, one more. Suppose 7x square minus 8 plus 12x equals to 0. Arrange this in the standard form. Standard form means first x square should be written, then x, then the number. Okay, so what is a? Ax square plus bx plus c. This is the standard form. What is a here? A equals to 7, b equals to 12 and c equals to minus 8. With the sign you have to write. Getting? So these are the example of a quadratic equation because its degree is 2, highest degree is 2, and the coefficient and all the term we can write by arranging them in the standard form. Remember, the standard form should be in the decreasing order of the variables power. This is x square, then x, then nothing, no x. Okay, that means x to the power 2, x to the power 1, and here x to the power 0 is there. Okay, next is cubic polynomial. What is cubic polynomial? If the highest degree of any equation, of any expression is 3, then it is a cubic polynomial. Okay, if the highest degree of any equation is 3, then it is a cubic polynomial. Its standard form is ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. Okay, like quadratic equation, for cubic the highest degree is 3. Some examples we will see. 4x cube minus 8x square plus 3x plus 7 equals to 0. Is it a cubic polynomial? Yes, because the degree is 3. Okay, the degree of the polynomial is 3. So you have to check the highest degree of polynomial. From there you can identify whether it is quadratic, cubic, linear or constant. Okay, what is 4? 4 is coefficient of x cube. What is minus 8? Minus 8 is coefficient of x square. What is 3? Coefficient of x. What is 7? It is a constant term. One more example. Suppose f of x equals to 8x cube minus 7x plus 3 is given. Is it a cubic polynomial? Yes, it is a cubic polynomial. What I said to see, you just see the highest degree of the polynomial. Highest degree is 3. It is a cubic polynomial, but one term is missing. If you have to arrange this in the standard form, which term is missing? X square is missing. You can write 0x square minus 7x plus 3. Now is it in the standard form? X cube, x square, x and x to the power 0. Getting? So whichever term is missing, you write that term by using a 0. Okay, one more example. Suppose p of y equals to 12y cube 15. 12y cube plus 15. Okay, is it a cubic polynomial? Yes, it is a cubic polynomial because the degree is 3. You just see the degree of the polynomial. Is it in the standard form? No, we have to arrange it in the standard form. 12y cube plus 0 y square plus 0 y plus 15 equals to 0. Getting? So y square is also we got, y also we got. Okay, so in this way we can arrange any of the cubic polynomial in the standard form. Okay, the last is biquadratic polynomial. If the highest degree of any expression is 4, then it is a biquadratic polynomial. Okay, biquadratic polynomial. What is the standard form? Standard form is a, we should write always x to the power 4 because the highest degree is 4 plus b x cube plus c x square plus d x plus e. This is the standard form of biquadratic polynomial. What is a? A is coefficient of x to the power 4, b is coefficient of x cube, c is coefficient of x square, d is coefficient of x, e is just a constant term. Okay, we will see some examples. 8x to the power 4 plus 7x cube plus 3 equals to 0. Is it a biquadratic polynomial? Yes, it is a biquadratic polynomial because the degree is 4. If some terms are missing, you write those terms by using 0. Like 8x to the power 4 plus 7x cube plus 0x square plus 0x plus 3 equals to 0. So this is a biquadratic polynomial. One more example, minus 9x to the power 4 plus 8x cube plus 2x square minus 4 equals to 0. This is a biquadratic polynomial. Okay, after learning all the basic things from the chapter, now we'll start the exercise 2.1. The first question of the exercise, it is given which of the following expressions are polynomials in one variable and which are not. State reason for your answer. Okay, so the first bit of the question, it is given 4x square minus 3x plus 7. Is it a polynomial? Yes, it is a polynomial because the degrees are whole numbers, real numbers. Okay, they are not in fraction, neither they are in integers. Okay, so Yes, it is a polynomial. Now, is it the polynomial in one variable? Yes, the polynomial is in one variable x. Okay, yes, the above polynomial is in one variable, that is only in x. No other variable is used in the equation. Okay, next, in second bit it is given y square plus root 2. Is it a polynomial? Yes, it is a polynomial because the degree of the polynomial is 2. It is a whole number. Okay, and is it in one variable? Yes, the above polynomial is in one variable, that is it is in y variable. Okay, the above expression of the polynomial is in one variable, that is only y is used. Okay, so it is, so this equation is in one variable. Third bit, in third bit it is given 3 root t plus t root 2. Okay, so first of all we will check whether it is a polynomial. Tell me whether it is a polynomial. No, this is not a polynomial. Why? Because if the equation I will write with the degrees, root t will become t to the power half plus t root 2. Okay, the expression is not a polynomial because its degree is not a whole number. Getting? This equation is not a polynomial because the degree of t is half. The degree of this t is 1, but the degree of this t is half. It is not a whole number, that's why it is not a polynomial. So no need to write whether it is in one variable or two variable. First of all, the equation is not in polynomial. Okay, the expression is not a polynomial because its degree is not a whole number, that's why it is not a polynomial. Okay, next, fourth bit. In fourth bit it is given y plus 2 by y. Is it a polynomial? This is also not a polynomial. Why? If we will arrange it, y plus 2 y to the power minus 1, this will go to the numerator and plus 1 will become minus 1. So this expression is also not a polynomial because its degree is not a whole number. Getting? This expression is also not a polynomial because the degree of this expression is not a whole number, it is integer. Okay, so this is also not a polynomial. Next, in the fifth bit it is given x to the power 10 plus y to the power 3 plus t to the power 50. Is it a polynomial? Yes, it is a polynomial because all the degrees are whole number, 10, 3 and 50 are whole number, but the expression is not in one variable. Okay, no, the above polynomial, the above equation is not in one variable. It is in three variables, that is x, y and t. Three different alphabets are used for this equation, that's why this equation is in three variables. It is not in one variable. Getting? In this way you can identify whether it is a polynomial or not and whether it is in one variable, two variable or three variable. Okay, next question. Now question number 2. In question number 2 it is given write the coefficients of x square in each of the following cases. So we have to just write the coefficient of x square from each of the following cases. So what is the coefficient of x square here? Coefficient of x square is 1 in the above expression. Okay, because there is no number given with x square, so always we should take 1. Okay, what is the coefficient of x? What is the coefficient of x? Coefficient of x is also 1 because there is no number mentioned here. So whenever there are no numbers given with the variable, you take 1 for its coefficient. Okay, second bit. In second bit it is given 2 minus x square plus x cube. What is the coefficient here? Coefficient of x square is minus 1. What is the sign? Minus sign is given, so minus 1 we should write for the coefficient of x square here. Okay, pi by 2 x square plus x, this is taken as pi. Okay, so pi by 2 x square plus x. So what is the coefficient of x square here? Coefficient of x square here is pi by 2. Whatever is written with x square, the whole thing will be coefficient of x square. So for this equation, coefficient of x square is pi by 2. In the fourth bit, it is given root 2x minus 1. Is it a polynomial? Yes, it is a polynomial because square root is given only for the number, not for the variable. Okay. Is there any x square? Is there any x square for this expression? No. So we can write 0x square plus root 2x minus 1 for the above equation. There are no x square, so you can write 0x square. So what will be its coefficient? Coefficient of x square will be 0 here because the term is missing. That's why we are taking coefficient of x square as 0. Okay, next question. Question number 3, it is given, give one example each of a binomial and of degree 35 and a monomial of degree 100. Okay, so we have to give one example of binomial, one example of monomial with degree 35 and degree 100. So I will write first binomial. What is a binomial? Binomial means any expression with two terms is a binomial. Suppose I will write two terms as 2x minus 7. Is it a binomial? Yes, it is a binomial. 2x is one term, 7 is one term. Okay, so this is a binomial expression. But we have to write the expression with degree 35. So here you give degree 35. Okay, very simple. One more example I am giving. Suppose a minus 80. A minus 80 is there. So this is a binomial because two terms are there. Write the degree 35. So this is an example of binomial with degree 35. Very simple. Getting? One more example of monomial we will see. We have to write a monomial with degree 100. So I will write monomial like 7xyz. Is it a monomial? And we have to give the degree 100. Anywhere you give degree 100. Is it a monomial with degree 100? Getting? One more we will see. Minus 7a. Minus 7a suppose I will write. So what is the degree? Degree is 1 here. But what we should write the degree? The degree of a should be 100. Okay, so minus 7a to the power 100 is a monomial expression with degree 100. Getting? In this way you can write 2, 3, 4. How many examples it is asked? That many you can write. Okay, next question. Now question number 4. In question number 4 it is given, write the degree of each of the following polynomials. We have to just write the degree of the polynomials from the given expression. In the first equation it is given 5x cube plus 4x square plus 7x. What is the highest degree? The highest degree is 3. So the degree of above polynomial is 3. Okay, the degree of above polynomial is 3. Similarly, the degree of second polynomial is, degree of above polynomial is 2. Okay, what is the highest degree? 2. So the degree of this polynomial is 2. Degree means power. Next polynomial, the degree is 1. T to the power 1. If nothing is given, that means you can write 1 for the degree. Okay, so the degree of above polynomial is 1. Okay, this is a linear equation. Next, in the fourth bit, there are no variables given with the number. So we can write 3 and any variable with degree 0. So the degree of above polynomial is 0. Above polynomial is 0 because it is a constant polynomial. There is no variable written with this number. Okay, so this is a constant polynomial and its degree is 0. In this way you can identify the degree of any polynomial. Okay, next, now question number 5. In question number 5 it is given, classify the following as linear, quadratic and cubic polynomial. Okay, there are few bits it is given in question and we have to just classify whether it is a linear polynomial, quadratic polynomial and or cubic polynomial. Okay, so the first question is given, x square plus x. What is the degree? The degree of this polynomial is 2. So what kind of polynomial it is? It is a quadratic polynomial. It is a quadratic polynomial as its degree is 2. Okay, it is a quadratic polynomial as its highest degree is 2. What is this polynomial? This polynomial is a cubic polynomial. Why? Because its degree is 3. It is a cubic polynomial because its highest degree is 3. Okay, because its highest degree is 3. What kind of polynomial this one? it is a quadratic again. Why? Because the highest degree is 2. It is a quadratic polynomial as its degree is 2. Okay, what kind of polynomial is this equation? This equation is a linear polynomial because its degree is 1. It is a linear polynomial as its degree is 1. Okay, its degree is 1, that's why it is a linear polynomial. Next, what kind of polynomial it is? This is also linear polynomial. Why? It is a linear polynomial as its degree is 1. As its degree is 1. What kind of polynomial this is? This is a quadratic polynomial. Anyhow its other terms are missing, still it is a quadratic polynomial because its degree is 2. It is a quadratic polynomial as its degree is 2. Okay, what kind of polynomial it is? It is a cubic polynomial because its degree is 3. It is a cubic polynomial as its degree is 3. Okay, so by seeing the degree of the polynomial you can identify whether it is linear, quadratic or cubic. Getting? So in this way you can solve all the questions given in the exercise. So thank you all of you for watching my video. I hope you might have understood everything. If you have any queries or doubt, you can ask me in my comment box. Okay, thank you.